All right, welcome into the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by Nova Copy. Folks, if you're a small business owner, if you're a big business owner, you have a need, then call Nova Copy because they have an answer. Copiers, wide format printers, tools that enable you to do car wraps, to do signage, even 3D printers and scanners. They sell them all. Trust me, save yourself time and money. Help your business. Call Nova Copy. It's a free estimate, a free come out and cost analysis. They come to your business, do a cost analysis. It costs you nothing. There's no reason not to go with Nova Copy. Give them a chance. All right. This segment, cheers and jeers, just going to have a little fun with some issues that might be coming up. First of all, Chuck over at the Nova Copy drawing board, if you could flip the first photo. All right. I want to say, so far, cheers or jeers to Butch Jones and the job he's done at Tennessee, because amazingly, there were some people yesterday saying, well, you know, Derek Dooley was 8-8 after 16 games. This guy's 7-9. Is that not straight? Is there anybody here that would
jeer Butch Jones?
Yeah.
No.
How could anybody out there say that?
That'd be ridiculous. I mean, overall, you can see how this team is. The problems under Derek Dooley were, if this team got down, it went away. They were done. They never really came in prepared. And they always made the stupid mistakes. Can we remember the LSU game?
Yes.
I mean, that team beat itself more times than you could count. This team is in games with people that they're not supposed to be with, and they're coming close to win. They're a few plays away from winning.
And he's doing things off the field that need to be done as well.
That's right. His discipline this week with Trayvon Polk was quick and straight to the point. Surgical. Let me show you another thing he's doing is his recruiting. And for those who hadn't seen it, they did a tremendous job on Friday. This is one day. 4-star defensive lineman from North Carolina, 4-star defensive lineman from Virginia. Rivals.com has Tennessee ranked number 5. So you can forget about that. He can only recruit when there's a legacy class. He's doing pretty good right now. In terms of people comparing him to Derek Dooley, I'm going to steal a line, paraphrase Steve Kiner, sort of the Archie Hugate. If you don't know the difference, but if you can't tell the difference between Butch Jones and Derek Dooley, you can't tell the difference between a horse and a mule. Is the old way that Steve Kiner said it. So let's go ahead and look next. Justin Worley. In terms of, we were talking about this in between breaks, in terms of a guy turning himself around, he's an upper echelon quarterback in the SEC now. I mean, you guys made the point. Who would Georgia rather have, Hudson Mason or Justin Worley?
I'd take Worley in a heartbeat. I mean, he's a better quarterback. He's tough. He's making the good throws. He's had to bounce back a couple of times from difficult situations, including getting hit on the elbow. I really like the way he's playing.
Do you think Florida would like to have him coming in here next week?
Yeah,
I think they'd take him over Driscoll. I think Tennessee would like to have him back next year, which brings us to our jeers. How about the guy that burned his red shirt? Derek Dooley. I think we could put jeers with Derek Dooley up there. When you burn the guy's red shirt, in 2011, he started him in a few games. In 2012, he threw 23 passes on the season. He could have done it as a sophomore, redshirt in that second year. Didn't. Just unbelievable. That guy is going to be haunting Tennessee 3 years after he's gone.
Put his brain in a bird. Put his brain in a bird and fly backwards.
All right, and I want to throw out a couple of personal cheers here. You can go ahead and flip those, Chuck. First of all, receiver Jason Kroom, who gave a little heat last week after the Oklahoma performance. He did a great job yesterday. 4 catches, 60 yards, a touchdown. Punter Matt Darr also has taken some heat. He wound up with a big day yesterday. 44.6 yard per punt average, by far his best day as of all. So I think that you have to give some cheers to those guys. We called them out over the last few weeks. Want to give them props for stepping up. Also, one last thing, I want to throw out some cheers to Tennessee, because apparently they've said no to Adidas about wearing – do we have it? We may not have it. About wearing this jersey. Now, my feeling
looks like bad soccer stuff.
I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like a Harlequin. Yeah. And if you're going to wear that, just go all out. Do the full Maryland thing. Wear a Harlequin. So credit to Tennessee for saying no to wearing that jersey against Florida. All right, when we come back, a lot more to come. Tennessee pass protection to talk about. We got Florida preview coming up. Come on back on the Sports Source.
Follow the Sports Source online at sportsource.tv and on Twitter at SportsSourceTV.